How did this all come together? This was like a late addition to the card. When did you find out? Because I know you were scheduled for another fight. They moved you back to Seattle. Take me through the process of getting this fight.
Yeah, the opponent I had in London, he hurt his leg, so I had no fight. I think they wanted to extend it out 5 more weeks. So that would have been like 10 weeks of me like just waiting. And this opportunity came out of nowhere, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And,
Okay. Did you know anything about Julius before taking this fight, or it didn't matter the opponent? You're just like, I want to compete.
Yeah, I was like, I'm ready, because I've been training since September. Because y'all don't know, but I had a cast from the last fight, because I kind of broke my hand.
For sure.
So like after that, it came off. I've just been training. So he had me wait until March, and this opportunity came. I was like, hell yeah, I'll take it. So
That's good.
Yeah, here I am.
Now that you've had a chance to kind of look up Julius a bit, how do you feel like stylistically you match up against him here?
Yeah, I feel like he's similar to the opponent that I was going to fight in London. What's his name? Omar? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's similar to him in a way. Just maybe he's a little more flashier. We'll see.
Yeah. Remind you of you a little bit, just earlier in your career, a couple fights, obviously getting in the UFC. I think you had actually more fights than he did leading into the UFC, but, young guy looking to make a name for himself. Like, do you like the challenge of kind of stopping a guy that's, got a bit of, I wouldn't say hype, but he's a young guy looking to make a name off you? Yeah,
definitely. I think this is an exciting fight as far as this opportunity for both of us. For him especially, right? He's a young guy coming to make a statement, and I look forward to just shutting that all down, like really.
What did camp look like leading into this? I know you're always training, but who have you worked with? Who's helped you get ready for this fight?
Oh yeah, I've been at Fortis.
You went back, nice. Okay.
Yeah. I traveled around. I went to everywhere, and then I was in a training facility. I'm not going to name the name, but I was in this big old gym, and I realized, man, they do this at Fortis. They grind hard like this. So I was like, why won't I just go home, be with my family, and train? So I'm back at Fortis. Appreciate the Fortis.
How did that conversation go? Because I know you were there previously. Did you reach out to Safe and you're like, can we come back? Like, take me through that process.
Yeah, me and Safe, we always been good. I never left on bad terms. I just told him I need to expand, and that's what I did. Just traveling around, realizing, what I can add to me. But it wasn't anything like sour. So I was able to go back home, no problem.
Who did you get to work with over there at Fortis?
Oh, Ryan, and all of the Fortis young, hungry dogs. Yeah, so Ryan Span for sure, though, a lot.
And just last one, are you no longer working with Pat Barry anymore?
No, I love Pat, and I work with him. He trained Rose, and we having a conflict in schedules. Okay. But me and Pat, that's my road dog.
Is he going to be in your corner this weekend?
No, he's not.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately.
Cool. With Ryan and Kennedy going up to heavyweight, are you going to go up to heavyweight anytime soon?
I mean, I think they're trying to get me to go to middleweight. But I don't mind. I'll try it. I mean, my first fight was at heavyweight, so why not, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right on.
What's it like for you getting to be back home? Obviously, you were doing camps elsewhere after you left Fortis for a little bit. How big has it been for you just mentally to be at home throughout all of camp, around your family, around your kids, in that comfortable, familiar setting?
Yeah, it's been a blessing because I remember that 2 years of just being in Colorado, just being uncomfortable, traveling from Colorado to Florida, just always uncomfortable. And I know they said, just uncomfortable is what you need to grow. But, just to be uncomfortable and at Fortis and developing only my skills and then just focusing on becoming a better martial art, a fighter overall, and being in the presence of my family. It's been a blessing, for real.
What was it like having that little bit of an aha moment at the unnamed facility of going man, this is what we were doing at home. Why would I leave home?
Yeah, it was crazy because I think I was in pain. I hurt myself, and then I realized, man, we're grinding here, and we're at this facility, and it's no one really cares about you over here. And I'm like, oh crap, I can do this at home, and at least I got my wife, my kids, and my coach, who made it personal. Saif made it personal to try to look after you. Right. So.
You have obviously an experience advantage over Julius this weekend. He's making his debut. You've been here a number of times. How do you leverage that experience against a young fighter? Do you think back to your debut and what it was like for you and kind of look to put him through some of the things maybe you struggled with?
Yeah, right. So, because I know the hype and just coming out and feeling like you gotta live up to this, I guess, name or responsibility for him. And in me, when I think about me coming out, I was like, it was all just go. And I know I've been having a problem with like just go, but I realized to settle down. So maybe I'll teach him that. Maybe I'll be able to settle him down. Who knows?
So I assume then that we have to find that balance between settle down and go this weekend to get things moving in the right direction.
Exactly. So just wherever the fight goes, I'll be as smart as I can, and yeah, we'll go from there.
And then the last one for me is just, are you looking forward to having Safe back in your corner this weekend and getting those marching orders from the general?
Yeah, well, without a doubt, man. Saeed is his coaching style is more graceful. So I wouldn't even call him the general. I would just call him a friend. And yeah, so I'm happy to have him in there.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So if you do end up making that transition to middleweight or heavyweight, are there any names at either weight class that interest you, excite you at all?
Man, I'll call them out, but obviously, you know, I got to get some W's first.
Of course.
All right, right on.
And there's right before you on the card, a light heavyweight fight between Ibo Aslan and Kutalaba. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's a great fight. Kupalape and what was the other guy's name?
It's the Turkish guy, Ibo Aslan.
Yeah, he's a fighter, man. He's a dog. I watched a few of him. But yeah, let's go. Let's go for both of them.
Thanks.
Right on.